Yo, what up? Happy Wednesday. And just wanted to make a little video. I don't think I'm going to be doing these outside videos as much as I used to. Got a lot of stuff going on outside in real life. And you know how it be. As soon as I make this video, this is going to be the first one of these videos with my face in it that's going to get 100 views. I'm noticing, I'm knowing. I know how YouTube be. Trifling ass at. Now I think they dialed down on the AI a bit, but nah, man. I think I just got a lot of different avenues I can do content in, not just these videos, because it's not about how long you do, it's about how far you take it. And admittedly with these, I want them to be a full package. I don't want to, Chineseify them. If you know, you know. I mentioned in earlier videos, do the knowledge. But I want these to be a full package. I don't want to dial it down. And I just, repossessed my mic. Now, my computer's still a little slow like I, expected. But, man, I can do something there now. I'm sure. Let's see how recording works. I tried to do something on BandLab on the computer. The John started freezing up. I couldn't even refresh it. Yeah, it was bugged out. So I'm definitely gonna have to wait until I get a new computer. I might just be on the phone still. I can do very little on BandLab on the computer, but besides that, I can also, of course, I have disposable income now. I can get a software so I can make my own album covers now. Admittedly, I still have some leftover AI things. It's not like I can undo it. I might use them for something, but I don't want to do that anymore if I don't have to. Is that thing on top of a roof? It is. Anyway, yeah, I can write too. I got an interview tomorrow too. So I wanted to, I guess, put more effort into what I do. I mentioned that last episode, but these scriptless Johns, they're good for what they're good for. And maybe when I get something going on, man, I would like to be in life more so I can, I don't know. But I'm really a one-man army in this John, And yeah, maybe I can do something more scripted like I imagined in my brain. But maybe we have to take a break from this. Not just from videos, but the videos y'all been seeing. Move on to something with more effort. Of course, there was a lot of effort going like 4 miles around in a circle over the span of like 3 hours, but something that has more production around it, I guess. It can still be candid, but I want to interact with the world more. So I'm outside. I've tested my card work. I'm getting to my graduation, I guess, a bit. I wasn't expecting it to be anything too interesting, because my thought behind it was, there are going to be better celebrations. I don't like how I got through high school. I was banging my head against a door to a house, and then the door eventually opened. But I don't know. I think the housekeepers had bad manners. I didn't like how it went. I got inside, but now my head all fucked up, Really desensitized me to education. There's going to be better celebrations. Celebrations I have more of a hand in. I was in virtual school most of the time. I'm sure, was I even in school for more than 300 days? High school? Was I in high school more than 300 days? I don't even know. Probably not. Probably just about 300, actually. How about 303? Yeah, I was in there for none. But, it's good to spend time with family, admittedly. But, I'm not going to just smile for everything, That's not my character. My expression represents the exigence of the struggle. And shit ain't get much better yet. We're already seeing that with Carmelo, They was trying to get him gone. You know, I'm not gonna speak too much on that, but all I'm saying is there's one fuck up, and you know, they already don't like you, so they're gonna put everything against you to get you out of here. You know, jury of your peers. You live in the white district. Your peers are your enemy. You know, this is how I'm carrying it, man. There's a lot more stuff I can do. You know, graduation was nice. I got a gift Visa card. I was trying it out. I got some. You know, I got a little John off CVS. I'm not sure if y'all see that. I got Pepsi. So I'm gonna go to Jimmy John's. Probably spend the rest. Jimmy John's got really good food. They've been racking my thing. And also, this is something I have to address too. You know, while I would like not to go to other establishments, watch my other videos to know what I'm talking about. When you're the only person doing it, you can't be too mad at yourself, you know. Things are gonna happen. Life's gonna happen. You just gotta keep on going on with it. I want to get lost in the process. You can't always think about stuff. As long as you're principled, you don't need to psych yourself out of what you're trying to do, you know. And that was me a lot of times. I can't psych myself out again. And I can't be too mad at myself for, I'm not a majority in where I live. Let's say that. So, you know, we celebrate at a black establishment graduation. Because that's what I ultimately believe in. I can't be sinking it into something that I feel don't benefit me. But I think it's better if I use this Visa card. You know, it's already prepaid. I can't use it for much. It's like $50. I'm going to use it for that, man. I can't be too mad at myself. Because like, I'm still a one-man army, and that's also something I want to work on. Music is a great team building exercise. It's a great marketing tool. Because everybody unites under music. And what's America's top export? Black music. Everybody's going to unite under black people. Black people find to save themselves, going to save everybody. We've already done seen it. Civil Rights Act, Huey P. Newton. Our struggle is America's struggle, man. We the first. But yeah, I wanna get more into music because I think I might have exhausted this. Well, not exhausted. I think I'm not using it as economically as I can. You know, these videos are just going out into the ether. And you know, that one view, that one like is always nice, but I got to be smart. Work smarter, not harder. It's not one video every day. It's, let's say 3 different things in the span of a week, you know. I don't know. The internet is a tool, all I'm saying. You don't have to be distracted and all the nonsense. You can educate yourself. I'm getting better too. I want to get lost in the process. There's a lot of things. I'm switching over to my other account, my alt account, so I can engage in the white stuff. And let's not act daft. We know what white stuff is, you know. I want to watch, you know, old black radical people interviews, you know, video essays, stuff like that. Stuff to keep my mind keen. I mean, like I said, you are what you eat. And if I'm going to make something, or if I'm going to consume something that's not good for me, I might as well make it so I can hold myself accountable for it. You know, it's not like they're going to take accountability. We're not even supposed to be on that side of the world anyway. I mean, they brought us here. But, you know, I'm not going to say anything to get me, you know, caught up. Anything, I might accidentally contradict myself, because like I said, these are unscripted. So I'm just going to get on to Jimmy John's. And yeah, stay woke. Don't automatically trust outsiders. Keep them at, you know, jousting distance. Man, it's going to save you a lot of headaches. I know that. And yeah, get your money, black man. Know where to invest. How you going to get rich if you don't know where to spend? Am I right? And yeah. Hopefully y'all going to see me with music next. Yeah, work smarter, not harder. P.